Assalamu alaikum to Mid City School. Today, this is your English grammar lesson of chapter number 8, which is verbs. Page number 23, chapter number 8. Today's topic is verbs. So, okay children, I hope you have all taken out your the English textbook, your textbook which is the grammar tree, and turn on to page number 23, chapter number 8, verbs. Now you can see on the screen there's a question. What are verbs or doing words? Can you remember in grade 1 you have been doing words? You have been learning about doing words. These are the words which shows actions. Right? Now the definition for the word verb is also given on the screen. I will read it out for you. It's words which tell us what somebody or something does are called verbs. Okay? Now here today we are going to learn something about verbs. Now verbs and doing words both are the same. They are called by two names, but they are the same. So now on we are going to use the word verb for doing words. We won't say doing words hereafter. We will call all the words which show action by the word verb. Okay? Now on the next screen we will learn what are the words which show action, or what are the doing words. Okay? Right. Now here you can see a few examples of verbs. In the first picture, can you see a girl? What is she doing? Yes, she's jumping. So the verb here is jump. The next picture says run. Now you can see a boy running in the picture. Then on the third picture we can see a boy eating. The verb is eat. Fourth picture shows us a girl sitting on a chair. The verb here is sit. Then the next picture, can you see the boy? He's drinking the milk. He loves to drink milk, I think. See? So the verb here is drink. And the last picture shows us a boy sleeping on a bed. So the verb here is sleep. All these words which show us what a person or an animal is doing, the action what they are doing, are called verbs. Now on this slide, on the screen here, we can see more verbs. I have just written a few more verbs so that it will be more clear to you that any kind of action or a person doing something, that particular action is called a verb. Okay? Let's read it out. Stand, walk, play, cook, drive, sing, brush, climb, read, teach, fly, cut. So now all these words are called verbs. Okay? All these words show some kind of action. Stand means a person standing or a cat standing. So it shows the action. when we use the word walk, the word walk, it shows the action, what a person or a cat or an animal or any animal or a child or a boy, anybody, if that person is walking, that means that person is doing that action. That means the action is the verb and it is walk. Okay, now here on the screen you can see it says look at the underlined words. I have just underlined the verbs in these sentences and I want you to read it out and understand what are verbs. The words which show the action done by the person in the sentence. Okay, the first one is mother cooks tasty food for us. Now what is mother doing? Yes, she cooks. So that's the action and that's a verb. The farmer sat under the shed. Okay, now what did the farmer do? Yes, the farmer sat under the shed. The farmer sat. So that's the action. An eagle flies up in the sky. Now the action done by the eagle is flies. An eagle flies. So that's the verb over there. The next one, Ali cut the cake into 10 pieces. Now what did Ali do? Yes. So Ali cuts the cake, right? Ali cut the cake. Samir tied the cow in the shed. Samir tied the cow. What did Samir do? Yes, he tied the cow. So now that is what he did. The action, the verb there is tied. Father washed the car before he went to office. Now in this sentence there are two words which are underlined and both of these verbs, these are verbs. Both the words are verbs. The first one is washed and then he went to office. Okay, so both are different kinds of actions which have been done by father. I packed my lunchbox for school. What did I do here? I packed. So the action which I did was I packed. So that's the verb over there. Sarah wore a pink dress at the party. Now what did Sarah do? She wore a pink dress. So wearing a pink dress was the action she did there. So it is the verb over there. Okay, wore is the verb. Bilal writes a letter to his grandfather. What did Bilal do? Bilal writes. So now Bilal writes a letter to his grandfather. That means the verb is writes. I watched a football match on my laptop. Now what did I do here? Yes, I watched. So the action I did there in this sentence is watched. The verb is watched. Okay? I hope you have understood what I hope you have all understood the explanation of verbs. As you know, now on we are going to use the word verb instead of using the word doing words. And there is a little bit of homework given which has to be done in your exercise, your textbook. It's exercise A, page number 24. I want you to do this exercise after we have done the explanation in our online class. So don't do it before I have explained before I explain you. You can do it later. If there is anything, you may ask during the class. And stay at home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.